I'm here at the Young Hollywood studio with my fellow Brit, Jason Statham, who is Parker. Very nasty man.
Nicely said, Dolly.
Like that? Did that for you. Jason Statham, in studio. How are you?
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Glad you got the memo.
I did get the memo,
Somewhat,
yeah.
I forgot about the jeans though.
Yeah?
I switched the colour up last minute.
Inexcusable, but
Inexcusable.
just don't do it again.
Always looks well, old Jason. Old Jason, I didn't mean that.
Old Jason.
Always looks good.
We're just about to start a new action scene.
I was just about to say, I'm about to get knocked out on screen. And after seeing Parker, I'd be quite scared.
So you saw it last night?
Saw it last night, and I was a little bit emotional, because you get beaten up quite badly in it as well.
You pointed that out, yeah.
When I say I'll do something, I always follow through. Always.
This is the first time I've been, beaten around and bashed around. Doesn't normally happen, but Taylor Hackford, the great director that he is,
Oscar winning, amazing.
Wanted to make a film that was very realistic in all the characters in the story. So he insisted that I take a good bashing.
Thanks, Taylor. It's about time. It's been a long time coming for this man to get a good beating. Anyway, how do you train for something like that then? Because obviously you're training anyway, you always keep fit, but do you train to get beaten up?
We don't train to get beaten up. We've got a team that, each movie has a specific sort of action crew that put together what's written on a page and try and, create something interesting. So they're all situated down by LAX, and it's a little crew called 8711. And I've worked with them many times, and basically their little squad of stuntmen come and, we kind of work hand in hand in trying to put something together.
And work the film magic.
And it just, obviously it's guided by the director, and it's.
Any injuries? Any light onset injuries?
Yeah, but they go away. I mean, there's nothing too drastic that doesn't,
I'm glad.
That doesn't heal. I mean, you can get hurt.
Right.
I mean, most of the things that I've been hurt in have been stuff that you'd never, like stepping over a wire or something.
Right.
You twist your ankle, and then you jump out of a building and nothing happens.
Keep them ones quiet.
Yeah.
It's the paper cuts that always hurt, isn't it? It's the paper cuts. And now this was a book, that you're a character from a book. Parker's a book character, which I wasn't aware of until last night. He's been in like 24 books, apparently.
Donald Westlake probably wrote 60 books in his career, and 20 plus of those books have centred around the character Parker,
Right.
which is this is based on a book called Flashfire. It's been played by Lee Marvin in Point Blank. That was another story,
Right.
and then Mel Gibson in Payback. So it's got a good pedigree.
Right. And the good thing is the guy doesn't die, does he?
He doesn't die, yeah.
He doesn't die.
Well,
He's a thief, a very good thief at that. Which, Jay, any training in that department?
next question.
You were a little bit dodgy back in the day. You were just at the Globes. Life's not bad for you, is it? You're presenting at the Golden Globes. I saw you standing there looking all smart and dapper. And
That's the first time I've been to the club, so yeah, it was.
and it's a great way to go, isn't it?
It's it was a great evening. Tina Fey was hilarious, and Will Ferrell, I thought he was brilliant.
He was
with
great,
Kristen
wasn't
Wiig. Yeah, it's a very relaxed sort of awards. It's a little.
Well, they serve alcohol.
sticky. And they serve booze,
Which is great.
which loosens the wheels.
Right, exactly. And J.Lo, obviously you presented with, and she's in the
Jennifer,
movie
yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
How was that working with old? Do you call her J.Lo? Do you go Jennifer Lopez?
Jennifer. It was a great couple of weeks that we had together. It was. I try not to come in with expectations on what someone's going to be like, and,
Right.
because she's so famous.
Right.
So the idea is just to meet someone on face value and go from there. I think it's always the most honest way.
Now, all these people that you get to work with, because there's a list of names now you've got under your belt. Is there anyone that you haven't worked with that you'd like to work with?
There's tons, There's a list of directors that I could sign up for a film with tomorrow if they fancied it, and the same with actors. That's why you never get to the top of the hill.
You keep going.
Yeah, there's so many great talented people that you want to work with.
Right.
So it's just. I've been good up until now. Worked with De Niro. I could retire there.
Should have run up with boots then.
Yeah.
Finished at the top. I've done De Niro. Right, I'm retiring. And you always seem to play this bad guy. Which you are quite a bad guy, aren't you, really? I mean...
Well, you know me, I don't think that's correct, Ollie.
No, he's an angel. He's an angel, which you get called at the end of the movie. You do get called an angel at the end of the movie.
Trying to make me out of something I'm not, right?
No, he's lovely. I didn't mean it like that. I meant on camera you're a bad guy. Would you like to play any other roles? Is there like a role that you'd love to play?
You're just looking for a good story to be a part of. And if the character sort of plays to your strengths. And I think that's the main thing. Try and do something that you're better off at doing than... I mean, there's no good me playing some hairdressing lawyer.
I would have put you in The Notebook. Something like that.
You would?
Yeah, because you've got a big heart. Show that side of you. And he likes to hug. One last thing before we wrap this up. Going back, because I don't know if a lot of people do know this, or a lot of people might by now, the old diving back in the day.
Back in the day.
Diving, Olympic diver. Do you still rock that out at the swimming pool occasionally?
No.
Like you just be like, everyone's, look, there's Jason Statham, you just suddenly just evolve into this.
Speedos ain't cutting it no more.
I've got some filler stuff that you can stick down
Not
there.
in this town.
It's a tough town to rock a Speedo, isn't it?